Hey everyone, in this video, I want to talk about some of the improvements we've made to saved searches in Cortex 2.0. Now, before we get into it, I want to remind you all that every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, we host the Cortex users group. It's a Zoom call between myself and anyone and everyone from the Cortex community. You're welcome to show up. You're welcome to show up regularly, not so regularly, only when you have questions, only when you have thoughts that you want to share. But it's time that's designed for you, the community, to ask about whatever's on your mind. Uh, and if that time doesn't work for you, or you just have a question that you want to ask outside of that meeting, we also have a Discord server, which is basically an online, virtual, even more virtual version of the Cortex users group. Links to both are down in the description below. So let's talk about saved search. Now, at the end of the cycle for Cortex 1.7, we did add the ability to save ad hoc searches. And even before that, we had a way to perform ad hoc searches, right? You could do something like search incidents for matches for printer, and you could see, pretty much everybody has had an issue with a printer. Three are enclosed, two are reopened, one's pending, one's assigned. Okay, bunch of different issues with printers. Um, and we can drill in, we can see more details about this. And we can see this one's assigned to Sawyer. Let's see how many are assigned to Sawyer, right? So we can go back, incident matches for printer, right? We can edit a search, we can add a filter. We can say field, let's see, assigned to is equal to. Right, and that was Sawyer Watson, right? If we search, we actually lose that. Let's go back and add that back in. All right, here we go. Four of them are assigned to Sawyer and have to do with printers. So let's go ahead and save this. So Sawyer printer incidents. So up until this point, everything that I showed you has been in Cortex for a long time, at least a year. What I'm showing you right now, we added in Cortex 1.7. So we'll save that. Now, if we go back to the search screen, we can see Sawyer's printer instance. They are business type incident, and I created it today. Can drill in, and we can see those four incidents again. Again, we can export CSV, we can save it as another search, right? All of that stuff makes sense. Something that we added in Cortex 2.0 is a little bit more configuration around what you see as far as the grid is concerned. So in this case, maybe I don't care about the assigned team. Maybe I don't care about the incident type, so I can remove uh, those fields. I care about the incident ID, the customer display name, when it was created, the status. Let's see what other columns that we could add. Maybe like, well, we know it's assigned to Sawyer, so does his manager really matter? Don't know. Because let's add cause. Let's see if that's interesting. And I can save that, right? And now if we go to Sawyer's printer instance, we see ID, we see customer name, created date time. We don't see that it's assigned to Sawyer because we already know that that's part of the title. And we can see the cause, software malfunction, untrained user, request, hardware malfunction. Okay, so that's a little bit more valuable from a search. And depending on what you're using these searches for, you can add as many or as few columns as you want, right? If you want to add a bunch of columns so that you can export them as a CSV, you have that power. If you want to remove columns because you just want to see the ones that are going to be different between the records, you have that power as well. So we've added this functionality to the search capability. Um, And again, those saved searches show up on the home screen here. They are available to anyone who uses Cortex. So there's no user-specific searches. Basically, everybody who has access to Cortex has access to this list of saved searches. They will only see the searches for business objects that they have access to. And of course, if they run a search and only have a limited subset of records for that business object that they're allowed to see, they'll only see those come back in the search results as well. So an admin might see, say, 15 records, whereas someone on a specific team might only see the handful that are relevant to them that they're allowed to see based on their security group. So quick video just to show some of the stuff we've added to uh, Cortex's saved search functionality. If you have any questions about that, be sure to stop by the Cortex users group or find us on Discord, or you can send us email down to the email address and the contact information down in the description below. Of course, you can always leave a comment and make sure you're subscribed to the channel, all that good YouTube stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.